Hey guys, this is your host Nitin Binhani, and a very warm welcome to my startup podcast channel Jazair Audio, where we share real stories with real learnings.
In today's episode, we'll dive deep into the rise and fall of a high-profile Proptech startup, 4B Networks, founded by Rahul Yadav. We'll explore how a promising venture backed by InfoEdge, one of India's most respected investors, ended up in insolvency, facing multiple FIRs and legal battles. This is a story packed with lessons on corporate governance, transparency, and investor relations, critical for any founder. Let's break the story into 4 parts, followed by key lessons for founders. Part 1. The Rise. In November 2020, Rahul Yadav, best known as the co-founder of Housing.com, launched 4B Networks with a clear mission: to build a broker network platform that would streamline interactions between real estate developers and brokers across India. The platform promised seamless coordination for site visits, home loan facilitation, and real-time communication, addressing long-standing inefficiencies in the property market. Yadav's reputation as a scrappy entrepreneur who challenged the status quo helped generate excitement. Investors and industry watchers saw parallels with his earlier success at Housing.com, where he had scaled rapidly before parting ways amid governance disputes. Buoyed by that track record, the industry expected 4B Networks to redefine Proptech. Alas, that was not meant to be. Part 2. Heavyweight backing and rapid growth. In early 2021, InfoEdge, the parent company of Naukri.com, led by Sanjeev Bikhchandani, decided to back 4B Networks heavily. Through its wholly owned subsidiary, InfoEdge invested a total of rupees 288 crore, or $34 million, with a mix of rupees 276 crore, or $32.5 million, in equity, and rupees 12 crore, $1.5 million, in debt, thereby securing a 59% stake in the business. This infusion of capital was meant to fuel 4B's expansion, deepen its technology stack, and onboard developers and brokers at scale. With a slush of funds, 4B Networks ramped up hiring and marketing, even as it forged partnerships with developers and regional broker associations. On paper, the metrics looked promising: an expanding user base and increasing engagement. Many in the ecosystem believed 4B Network was on its way to becoming a leading PropTech marketplace. But was it so? Let's find out. Part 3. Warning signs and disputes. By mid-2023, InfoEdge began requesting detailed financial statements, breakdowns of any related party transactions, and clarity on cash burn. However, requests remain unfulfilled. InfoEdge ordered a forensic audit in June 2023, signaling growing unease about governance and fund utilization. Frustrated by missed deadlines and unexplained discrepancies, InfoEdge initiated arbitration proceedings against 4B Networks starting August 2023 and filed a petition in the Delhi High Court citing contractual breaches by the startup and its leadership. These actions underscored a major shift. What began as a collaborative investor-founder relationship had turned adversarial. In its Q3 FY 2023 results, InfoEdge wrote off its entire rupees 288 crore, or $34 million investment in 4B Networks, publicly admitting that the investment decision was a grave mistake. Sanjeev Bikhchandani told analysts, "You can't write off $34 million, saying it wasn't a mistake. It was a mistake. Startups go bankrupt, but fraud is a different thing." This candid admission from one of India's most respected investors sent shockwaves throughout the startup community. Part 4. Insolvency process and legal fallout. A. Insolvency proceedings under the IBC. In January 2024, Krishkin Investment, a NBFC company, filed a petition under Section 7 of the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code (IBC) against 4B Networks for an outstanding debt of rupees 1.2 crore, or $145,000. The National Company Law Tribunal (NCLT) admitted the petition on January 12, 2024, marking the start of the corporate insolvency resolution process. Despite 4B Networks repaying rupees 2 crore or $235,000 in May 2023, the remaining dues had ballooned, triggering a legal rout. B. Multiple FIRs. In August 2023, Mumbai Police's Economic Offences Wing registered an FIR against Rahul Yadav and other 4B network executives, alleging cheating of an advertising firm. In November 2024, InfoEdge filed a fresh FIR at Bandra Police Station accusing Rahul Yadav and other 4B network executives of fraud and misuse of funds, including misappropriation of money earmarked for salaries and vendor payments. InfoEdge also clarified that the FIR would have no material impact on its operations. C. Implications for employees, vendors, and investors. The insolvency and legal disputes left employees and vendors in limbo with unpaid salaries and dues. For InfoEdge, the full write-off of $34 million represented a significant loss, compounded by an additional rupees 532 crore or $62.4 million reported as total losses in internal notes. Other investors, too, who had participated in follow-on rounds, have likely to have faced similar setbacks. Given these accumulated challenges of failed governance, strained investor-founder relations, and mounting legal costs, 4B Networks teetered on the brink of shutdown. With its financial backer publicly distancing itself and creditors lining up, the prospects for a successful turnaround dimmed drastically. 4B Networks is currently in an insolvency resolution process due to an unpaid debt of rupees 1.2 crore or $145,000 owed to a creditor. Finally, lessons for the founders. Whether you're building your first startup or scaling a venture, here are the 5 key takeaways from the 4B Network saga. 1. Prioritize financial transparency. Deliver timely, accurate financials to investors, even if they are not rosy. Anticipate deep dive audits by major backers and prepare accordingly. 2. Strengthen corporate governance. Establish a clear board structure with independent directors. Implement robust internal controls for expenses, payroll, and vendor payments. 3. Watch red flags early. Unanswered questions on fund utilization should trigger immediate corrective action. Investor requests for information aren't roadblocks, they're vital checks. 4. Manage cash burn prudently. Align your growth pace with available runway. Regularly stress test your burn rate under different scenarios. 5. Maintain open investor relations. Treat investors as strategic partners, not just check writers. Engage in candid dialogue about challenges to build trust. 4B Network's demise is the testament to how critical transparency, governance, and investor alignment are to a startup's survival. That when even the seasoned investors call their own misjudgments, it's a reminder that due diligence is never foolproof. Folks, that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Join us next time as we continue exploring the dynamic world of startups and the valuable lessons from their journeys.